Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got the American League Wildcard Series on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
This is as good as it gets in a three-game series, Boog. I mean, one game for all the marbles, and who knows how it's going to play out. But one thing I'm sure is we'll see the managers being very proactive. And in a situation like this, where there's no room for error, they're not going to be afraid to use every arm in the bullpen and every warm body off the bench if they have to.
Yeah, there's no saving something for tomorrow in this type of situation. Got to put it all out there on the table. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. And today's starter, Logan Allen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows.
Center fielder, Parker Meadows. First pitch, 7:06.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. That one the other way. Fires across the diamond. And an easy out to start the game. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Gleyber Torres now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that one fouled off. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Terry Carpenter.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Detroit, Terry Carpenter. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers are shut down there. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. You're watching the American League Wildcard Series on the show. Back here in Cleveland, today's starting pitcher, Casey Mize. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Stephen Kwan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Runner on the go. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Kwan on at first. Nobody out. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
But it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Just missed. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Kyle Mansarda digs in for the Guardians. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series. Strike on the outside, and it's 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Left field. Green gets there. He's under it. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
That is fifth.
Here's the Guardians lineup now.
63.
Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
So now the DH spot, C.J. Kafis.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. There comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. And that drops in for a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Out to center. Meadows makes the grab, and that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Decisive third game of the wild card round. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. That misses, and that's ball one. And that's in the dirt. One out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one way outside. 3-2 now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Now a chance for Wenzel Perez. Pitch misses. 1-0. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And next to hit for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson the Sunbird, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That misses, and now 3-1. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. shoots a line drive single into right center. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. There's the strike. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Tap foul at the plate.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
He goes down looking.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
And now it's Baez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 1-1. Up and in. Look out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-1 now. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. Baez gone on the play. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A solo homer ties it for the Tigers. All even at 1 apiece. Here in Cleveland, bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Mize back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. And that's down and away.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
And that skips into dirt.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Ryan Rocchio. Mize move to first. Naylor dives back in safely. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Naylor gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Got it. And there's one down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Green hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven
So the batting order turns over. Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Tied up here in the early going. Foul ball, still 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's a foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
7 fouls in a row. Such an impressive at bat we're seeing right here, regardless of how it ends up.
Here's the 0-2. And that one hit to first, and that's foul. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Daniel Schneemann now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The other way. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Big RBI for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Jose Ramirez. Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Leading off for Detroit.
Back now at Progressive Field. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And that's way high. Now 1-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And that misses. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Inside, just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering is downstairs. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
One gone, runner at first. And now the DH, Kerry Carpenter. He's 0 for 1. Carpenter, 27 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Tying run is at first here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lined into right. Can't get there, and it deflects off him.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Riley Green. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
So up next, Spencer Torkelson. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one popped up. Arias. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Guardians 2 and the Tigers 1. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And the batter now, Kyle Manzardo. And ball 1.
You know, these Guardians
Count 1-0.
showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Here's a 1-1. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Inside, ball one.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting.
Gabriel
The
Arias
shortstop,
digs in
Gabriel
now. Wide to
Arias.
center his first time. In the air, left field, down the line. And that'll get off into the seats. Next pitch is outside. Kafis over at first with one away. Next offering is fouled back.
Two-two to count.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Green puts it away, and there's two down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Catcher, Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Walked his first time. Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Guardians lead one, but they still lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Wenzel Perez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Inside, 1-1. Line drive. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next one is off the plate, and the count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Zach
Now
McKinstry
batting,
getting ready to
third
hit.
baseman,
Struck
Zach
out looking
McKinstry.
his first time. Out towards left center. And there are 2 outs. Javi Baez digs in right side. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees, strike 1.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
The shortstop takes the ball. Perez, the runner at first with 2 gone. So now 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And the batter now, Parker Meadows. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 0-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. Around from second is the tying run. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Go ahead run on base. And up next for Detroit, Gleyber Torres. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In there at the knees. Activity in the bullpen. Matt Festa preparing to come on if needed. Junis getting cranked up as well. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. Now the second run is in, and it's 4-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Logan Allen gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Joey Cantillo.
Number 54.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters are going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Man on second, 2 down. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a good pitch there.
1 ball, 2
Really had
strikes,
some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. In the dirt, but kept close. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 4-2. Back here in Cleveland, ready to go, bottom 4. Now at the plate, Brian Rocchio. Fastball for a strike at 95. And the next pitch is way outside. Out to short. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Angel Martinez, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. Fouled off. He was late. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Nobody out. Runner first. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting and that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
First and second, no outs. Stephen Kwan will hit next. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Foul ball still 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Now batting. Right
And here is Daniel Schneemann.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's in there. And that is strike 1. Ball one there. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. In the dirt, blocked.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nothing happening on the bases, though. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a strike on the outside edge. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Slings it across, and Ramirez is set down. That's the inning. So they strand a pair. We played 4. Tigers 4 and the Guardians 2. Decisive third game of the wild card round. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series. Foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Strike.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
In the air, right field. Schneemann on the move towards the line. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Perez in the box again. Takes a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
One ball, 2 strikes.
What a stop. to first. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Oh, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
So a man at first. And next up for the Tigers, Dylan Dingler. Just missed. That one misses. And that's ball 2. Perez off of first with 2 away. And a curve is down and in. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. There's the strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And that's a little high. And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. The other way, that's a hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
First and second, 2 down. Now it's Javier Baez. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Guardians 2. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Mize back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
You know, these Guardians finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They do have 2 hits with runners in scoring position, so they've delivered in those moments a couple of times, but for the most part, they're leaving a lot of food on their plate.
Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Next is the designated hitter, C.J. Kafis. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Falls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Gabriel.
2 outs, base is empty. Gabriel Arias getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's in there, 0-1. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Guardians fail to score, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Now pitching
We're
for
back,
the Guardians.
and they make a change to start the 6th.
Number
The new
29.
pitcher, Tim Herron.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the
Leading off for
Detroit order.
Detroit.
And here's the Tiger
Parker
leadoff
Meadows.
man, Parker Meadows. Outside. And that's ball 1. Meadows goes 6 feet 5 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one ripped into right. And no one can get there. And that's a leadoff double.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Gleyber Torres. That one ripped. Back there. And that one is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 7-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. That one in there across the letters.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Matt Festa getting loose out there. Allard also getting ready. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Green in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double. Here comes Torque to the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1. and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Back-to-back singles, that can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That's in there. Strike one. Two on, one out.